to all of you. My name is Ahmal, a mule.
And I am Mr. Munchies.
I am a donkey. Well, that is only half true. My mother was a donkey, but my father was a horse. But I'm okay with that now.
Are you sure, buddy?
Yes, I just finished the therapy yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And today we will be learning about a very important topic. Temptation!
What is temptation, you ask? It's a desire, an urge, an inclination, an itch to commit sin.
Oh, you know what? I have an itch. It's because I have fleas.
I don't have fur, so I don't care.
Okay.
It's not that kind of itch, Ahmal. We're trying to find out how to resist your flesh.
Oh, you know what? I don't know what that is, but Subway says to eat it.
Wait. Eat? Eat what?
Flesh. The sign says, Subway, eat flesh.
No, Ahmal. The sign says to eat fresh, not eat flesh. Man, Subway sounds pretty good right now. Our flesh is our earthly bodies. It needs food and water and shelter and food to survive. But it also can want bad things, like sin, which means that sometimes we need to fight our flesh in order to stay away from sin. The flesh telling us that we need to sin is called temptation.
Oh, ha 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 ha! Okie dokie, let's test our flesh right now!
Wait, test our flesh?
Well, your flesh.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I did not sign up for any test.
Here we go. Okay, Munchies, you will be my guinea pig.
I'm a shark, not a guinea pig. And that's Mr. Munchies to you.
Let's pretend that this giant cookie
What?
that magically appeared
What?
is sin. And you, Mr. Munchies, are the person being faced with sin.
A cookie?
No, a giant cookie.
Ahmal, we didn't talk about this. You know how much I love food.
And the devil wants us to love sin. Do you love sin, Mr. Munchies?
No.
Then don't be tempted to eat the cookie. Wow. Okay. That was brutal.
That was so good.
Mr. Munchies.
Sorry, Ahmal. I just couldn't help it. My last name is Munchies, for crying out loud.
Yes, you could help it. We have to resist sin, okay? Anyway, let's start over. This bag of chips will now represent sin.
No, those are the baked kind.
The best kind.
Oh, those are my favorite.
You can control yourself, Mr. Munchies. Don't let temptation rule over you.
I'm resisting.
I am so proud of you, Mr. Munchies. Look, everyone. So, whenever you come across sin, be like Mr. Munchies right here and just don't go near the... Oh, come on. What? Oh, wow. I feel sorry for that bag of chips right now. Ooh.
Oh, baked goodness.
Let's try one more time. Now, this final attempt could mean life or death.
Wait, what did you say?
Everyone, this is Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, no, don't do this.
A good friend of Mr. Munchies.
Oh, no.
Unless he has a case of the munchies.
I don't think I can do this, Ahmal.
Listen to me, man. This is one of your best friends. Think of him as sin, okay?
Oh, thanks a lot.
And you must resist the temptation to go near the sin. Okie dokie. Look, it's for the kids. The kids need to learn about temptation.
Life is flashing before my eyes. Please, don't do this to me.
Must teach kids about temptation. Resist the donut. The glazed donut. No. He's your friend. I want some Krispy Kreme, baby! Come here,
No,
come
no,
here.
Mr. Munchies.
Stop,
No,
stop.
no, quick.
I'm hungry.
No.
Come here.
Think of the children,
Come
please.
here.
Mr. Oh.
Stop running.
Oh.
Fast food.
Oh. Well, I'm sure nothing bad will happen, but there's a lesson for you, everyone. Sin looks fun. It could mean playing on your phone during church. It could mean gossiping with your friends, watching movies you know you're not allowed to watch. But don't run after sin like Munchies ran after Duncan. Say no to temptation and everything will be alright.
Wow, Ahmal, you are really smart. How did you remember all of that?
I was reading the teleprompter behind the camera.
But I has one question.
Well, what is it, Whiff?
If I get tempted to do something wrong, did I sin?
Oh, no, Whiff. Everyone gets tempted, but as long as we say no to temptation, we did nothing wrong. Temptation's not a sin unless you give in. Oh, wow. I'm a poet and I do not know it.
You know, that could be a song.
Temptation's not a sin. Unless you give in. Oh, temptation's not a sin unless you give in. 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 Tally ho.
Wait, why am I itching?
Whoa, dude, me too.
I noticed that earlier.
Oh, you must have caught my fleas.
Please! Oh, no, get out of my
What?